that's the way we're kicking off the Pozo Training Diaries this episode. The Slalom Guys are here and it is so cool to see the fins just going toe to toe, full power, boards just on the edge. I mean, I've got a bit of grief in the past for, you know, really saying that the fin is where it's at, but when you see, you know, just a normal fin board flying across the water and it's dancing on the fin and they're coming into the jibe and it's moving around, I'm like, yes, this is where it's at. You know, foiling is epic. We've seen some epic racing, but when you see a fin dancing on the water full chat, man, it looks so good. I am so excited for the Slalom X. So for any of you who don't know, they are doing Slalom X here in Pozo for the World Cup Slalom X. What is it? Well, it's pretty much high wind slalom in the waves, and the X just stands for they can add some extra elements. So, you know, put the jibe mark in the waves. They can change the course a bit, which they haven't really done in the past. They could do beach starts or beach finishes, which I don't think we're going to do here in Pozo. And there is the added option of putting a little jump in somewhere on the course. Will it happen here in Pozo? I don't know, because it is already pretty extreme. The forecast is not so epic as it's been. It's been windy and it has dropped a little bit. Now, just to give you an idea, the Slalom Guys were out there yesterday on their smallest sails. Maybe not fully powered, but they were there on the smallest sails. So 5.5s, 5.8. Jordi Vonk, I spoke to him, his first out. He's on his 5.8. Now that's his smallest sail. I think he's registered 5.8, 6.8, 7.8. A lot of the guys are doing similar. So other brands, 5.5, 6, 5, 7.5, 3 sails. Now, you've got to bear in mind, yesterday was not actually that windy of a day. There was guys on 4.2s. If they're on 4.2s, bear in mind, you know, people can be sailing on 3.3, 3.0s. What happens if we did have one of those hell forecasts? Yeah, I know. But the forecast doesn't look like that, so I think it's going to be fine. But so good to see the Slalom Guys and the girls. The girls are here as well. Saw Marion Mortafon yesterday on the Patrick stuff turn up. Who else did we see? Amado Vrieswijk, Tati, Franz turned up, but apparently their gear didn't turn up, so they didn't go on the water yesterday. But they were all cheers as well. Saw Nico Preen, obviously, seen him in the videos already. He was flying around. And then, you know, a little bit of tweaking going on. Jordi Vonk went out, flying around, came in, moving the mass track, then back out. You know, Nico, same thing, coming out, changing his fin. So yeah, we've been wearing a helmet. So, you know, it is there. Everything is there for the taking. I am so looking forward to the Slalom X. Who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comments below, because it is the first time on the Paray we have seen everyone on the fin in a race. Pierre Mortafon was out there yesterday. Obviously, he's on Phantom sails now, FMX boards. Interesting to see that. He looked fast. Jordi Vonk looked fast. Nico Preen, they all look fast, to be honest. Like I said, the slalom was always, like, for me, a really great part of this Pozo event. It's extreme, it's full on, but super interesting. I actually did the Portuguese Slalom Championships before coming here, and it really is an eye-opener to how hard work slalom is in these conditions. You just can't let off. You've just got full power. And I was actually racing on a no-cam sail, which there is a video coming on the channel. Stay tuned to that, because it was eye-opening for me. I think I would choose a no-cam sail for fun, blasting. You know, maybe you get a little bit more out of the full-on slalom sails, but it felt like work. These guys are working. You know, that no-cam just felt fun. Let me know in the comments below. All right, but we are in Pozo. We're going to talk about waves. And actually, the wind we've had here in Pozo has gone a bit north. What does that mean, Ben? It's gone a bit north. Well, when it goes a bit north, it doesn't always come in so great here. You get these strange gusts. It's still sailable and it still can be all right, but sometimes it goes so north that it shuts off here and other spots open up. You've heard of Vargas. This is where Philip Costa grew up, on the house in the beach, yes. There's another place next to the airport, which a few of the boys went to the other day, and it looked, well, it was quite chunky actually. Robbie Swift. Oh yes, he is still going. Is he 40 years old now? He should be in the Masters, but he is still going strong. And I tell you what, I think his doubles have improved. Yeah, so, you know, Swifty's got that one hand, one foot. He has got all the moves and he's still here. You know, when I first started doing the tour, I was a latecomer. He was like a young kid and he was killing it. What was that, early 2000s? You know, 20 odd years on, still going strong, still pushing, still smile on his face. So yeah, good to see Swift here, still knocking on the door, wanting to put a good result in. Who else? Victor Fernandez. We've got to talk about Victor this year. You know, Victor last year maybe got overshadowed and people had already written him off. And you know, it was maybe a little bit of disrespect to Victor Fernandez, but he has definitely stepped up this year. He's right up there in the rankings, and obviously he has dominated this event with Philip Costa over the years. So we're expecting a strong performance from him as well. We've got to talk about other spots as well, because I'm staying with Finn Mellon, Lucas Meldrum, and these boys have been banging on about Mosca Point. Mosca Point is like a little point break, essentially like a 10-minute sail upwind from here, and every day they'd been checking it to see if it worked. Yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, they got their moment and they sailed Mosca Point. They're making a vlog about it at the moment, so if you haven't followed those guys on YouTube, I'll try and put their link below, but I think they're going to make an extended version of the Mosca Point session. And when you think that's like 10 minutes upwind from here and you're getting down the line, pretty impressive, isn't it? You know, I think Gran Canaria is maybe underrated by a lot of people in terms of spots. Yeah, it's not just Pozo, so you do have other options. And if you're renting gear from Pozo Wins, yes, you're allowed to take the gear away. You know, if you hire a car, you can take the gear from Pozo Winds. You can go to Vargas. You can go to these other spots. You're not stuck in Pozo. Obviously, Pozo is working most of the time. But like I said, if you are coming to Pozo, Pozo Winds, that's where you want to rent your gear. That's where you want to organize your accommodation. Those boys and girls are actually leading the way for me, for sure. Right, what other news is there? Well, big news, big news. Marc Pare is back. Yes, look at this. Obviously, for those who don't know, suffered a Liz Frank injury, middle of the foot injury. You know, a bit of a disaster in Maui. He ended up missing Chile and stuff, so he's been a bit gutted, but he's been pushing hard, rehab, and he had his first sails the last couple of days. How's he looking? Well, I have to say, look at this. Is he taking it easy? Well, definitely not in the wave riding. He was shredding the waves up, like big turns, you know, full sort of tail out tackers. Yeah, I mean, had a couple of sneaky backside 360 sort of shackers. I even see him get a couple of jumps, although I didn't get any. The ones I got, he crashed. Yes, but he is back. Is he competing? That's what you're all wanting to know. Well, no, he's not going to compete here in Pozo. He wants to get himself back up to speed, and then we'll be seeing him. But he is here. We will be seeing videos drop in. We will be having a chat. Maybe we'll get him in the live stream, because we are going to be, you know, obviously broadcasting live from here in Pozo. We're going to have the juniors. Yes, the juniors are all here. I saw Hayata. We obviously featured in the last video. Check out his new hairdo. Oh my God. Yes, the Japanese boys are... well, they are going from strength to strength on the hair. I wish I could do the same thing, but that is a hell of a hairdo, mate. But yeah, lots of junior action, and actually we saw young Javi last night get his first double. Yes, 15 years old, Bosch. Yeah, his dad is super proud. Obviously, his dad is Pick, who's the head judge. Now, the head judge isn't the head judge for the juniors, he's nothing like that. But he is pushing hard. Got his first push loops, I think, over in Treeful with the help of Miguel. And this double came from, I think, Marino Gill and Liam Dunkerbeck, giving him a bit of revving up at the, you know, the coffee shop here. So that is so cool to see, like the older crew, they're still young, but older than the juniors, you know, firing up the juniors. And there is, like I said, doubles going off left, right and center. The junior youth fleet will go off this year. I've been seeing some amazing action. Obviously, obviously they're going to be in competition the whole week. So yes, we're going to be seeing them. Also, we got the Masters. Yes, I haven't got that much footage, but Mike, obviously I spoke to him the other day, maybe we'll do a Masters feature. I've entered the Masters, although I haven't done much sailing since I got to Pozo. Been making these videos, but watch this space. I'm going to do a moves that matter. I'm going to hopefully do a few things before the competition. There's still a tour around Pozo. Lots to do. Stay tuned to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.